If you have an Excel spreadsheet that contains formulas but they are not working, then this video is for you. In this video, I will show you 2 solutions to fix the problem of formulas not working in Excel. In this first scenario, notice that I create a formula and add up the sales for all months. But instead of return the result of the formula, Excel returns the formula itself. If this is your case, know that this happens because the cell in which you enter the formula is formatted as tests. So Excel interprets the formula as tests instead of return the result of the calculation. And to solve this is very simple. Just select the cell that contains the formula and change the cell format to general. Once done, double-click on the cell and press Enter. And that's it. Note that Excel will return the result of the formula instead of the formula itself. And to prevent this type of problem, I recommend that before inserting a formula into a cell, you make sure that this cell is not formatted to text format, okay? The second scenario is when Excel returns the value of the formula, but it simply doesn't update. So notice in this example that I have the grades of a few students and I use the average function to get the average of the first student. And then if I use the fill handle to apply this formula to the remaining students, the formula simply doesn't update and the calculation is incorrect. Furthermore, if I change a student's grade here, the average result is not updated either. And then you realize that the only way you update the formula is to double-click the cell and press Enter. Or you can save your spreadsheet. So if this is your case, if your formula are not updating, then it's likely that your spreadsheet is configured for manual calculation options. And to solve this is quite simple. First, go to the File tab and click Options. Under Excel Options, select Formulas. And here in Calculation Options, it's like that your spreadsheet has the menu option enabled. If this is the case, simply select the Automatic option and click OK. And that's it. Notice that the formulas are now calculated automatically. And remember that these 2 tips apply to any type of formula that isn't working, okay? I hope I helped. And if you like this content, I'm sure you also like the next video that I left there in the cards. See you next time.